walks him in now. What channel is this going to be on? Sport Tech. Right? One or two, is it? To the Lurgan Town Arena, playing host to today's NIBFA Cup Finals. We are moments away from the under-11 plate between top of the hill Celtic and Glenaven. Joe Neal here to take you through the game. We have had a packed day so far, some incredibly entertaining contests, and I have no doubt this game will be no different. As top of the hill and Glenaven line up. We will take you through your starting lineups in just a few minutes once we get the action underway here. This game contested as a 9-a-side game with 25-minute halves. If required, 5 minutes each way for extra time, and also if required, penalties. Not the first time I've said it today so far, but these two groups of players certainly not thinking about extra time or penalties right now, with the opportunity of a big cup final right at their feet. Your starting lineups this afternoon then, starting with top of the hill. In goal, number 1, the captain, Owen Carlin. Number 5, Owen McConnellough. Number 6, Kilcho O'Manion. Number 8, Jake Derry. Number 9, Bobby McFeely. 22, Jake Little. 34, Conal Doherty. Number 66, Callum Martin. Number 88, Oisin McGowan. On the bench for top of the hill, number 3, Conor Gillespie. 13, Aidan Clifford. And 24, Lachlan Derry. And for Glenaven this afternoon, in goal, number 1, Luca Murphy. 3, Noah Walton. 4, Oscar Filson. 5, Rian Meehan. Number 6, the captain, Douglas Hollywood. Number 7, Jaden Carvalho. Number 8, Ben Robinson. 9, James Dowds. And number 12, Ryan Morgan. And 3 changes on the bench, rolling substitutes this afternoon. Glenaven's substitutes: number 2, Henry Alderdice. Number 10, Mason Artis. And number 11, Jack McCamley. Glenaven lining out in their well-known blue home kit, top of the hill in the green and white hoops. Your referee this afternoon, Cian Moran. He will get things underway, top of the hill with the kickoff. And here we go. The NIBFA under-11 plate final underway. Top of the hill look to put together an early attack, having the benefit of that kickoff. this the latest in a long line of fixtures this afternoon. The action has been underway at the Lurgan Town Arena since 10:30 this morning. Seen some enthralling finals between some of these exciting young players. One of the great benefits of this facility is the ability to host multiple matches at once, and the Under 16 Cup going on just yards away from this one. Glenaven Under 16s 2-0 at half time against Cliftonville. We've seen some fairly high scoring games so far today, up and down the age brackets. Glenaven trying to find a way into the penalty area for an early opportunity. It's turned away well by Top of the Hill. Started the day today with a 4-0 win for Linfield over Loughgall in the Under 12 Cup. Glentoran came out on top of Lauren 2-0 in the Under 14 Cup. Lisdrum and Limavady. Lisdrum coming away 5-1 winners in the Under 12 plate. And most recently in the Under 13 Cup, a thrilling game, Linfield beating Crusaders 3-2. Just finished on this pitch, the Under 11 Cup. Magherafelt Sky Blues broke Crusaders 3 in a row in the Under 11 Cup, winning their first ever title with a 5-0 win. So no shortage of drama, no shortage of action here. We've talked throughout the day today about how big an occasion this is for these young players, not only in their own personal development, but what it can do for their clubs as well. These are much coveted titles for these age groups and football at this level. You'll see on your screen the maturity of some of these players at the age that they're at, what this can do for a young player in their development. Top of the Hill, meanwhile, have a throw in from the halfway line. Jack Little retakes that throw. Glenaven send it in the opposite direction. Ball bounces down the left flank. Good work from Top of the Hill. Good press off the ball, keeping the pressure on Glenaven. Glenaven though finding more territory in the opening 3 minutes here. Does take a few minutes for some of these games to settle. Certainly nerves will play a part. These are big occasions for these players, but these are also mature footballers. Glenaven just skirting around the edges of that penalty area, trying to find an opportunity. O'Manion sends it the other way. Top of the Hill being pinned down just a little bit here by Glenaven so far. Carvalho and Hollywood working together there. But they're smothered by those green and white jerseys over on the left hand side. Top of the Hill of Derry City. Representing the Darien District Junior League. Glenaven meanwhile in the Mid-Ulster Youth Football League. Will be the first Derry team to take this title. Maiden City winning it in 2023. The year before that, Warren Point Town. And if you go a little further, before the 21 and 20 seasons were cancelled due to COVID, then failed to the winners in 2019, Glentoran in 2018, Oxford Sunnyside back in 2017, Ballymena United 2016, Linfield again in 15, Don Bosco's the first winner of this 9-a-side format back in 2014, so this would be a first title for both of these sides. Ball bounces into the Glenaven box. It's well gathered by their number one, Luca Murphy. Murphy sends that ball back into action quickly. There's a tussle in midfield for possession. Here Glenaven come again down the left-hand side. Carvalho in possession. And that ball sent all the way back home to Murphy. Top of the town beginning to settle into this game now. They did absorb some early pressure from Glenaven. 5 minutes gone and neither side really with much of a nose in front so far. A few probing runs from Glenaven, especially down that left-hand side. But the top of the hill defenders resolute around the edge of that penalty area. And Owen Carlin, the top of the hill keeper, not challenged yet. Ben Robinson sends the ball over the halfway line. Shouts for a handball there. Referee happy to play on.
Green ball. Good shot, Carl. Good.
Corner from top of the hill. Skirting over the heads of everybody in that box, all the way out to the touchline on the right-hand side. Quick throw taken by Glenaven's number 7, Jaden Carvalho. James Dowds gives chase down the left. He has options in the middle. Ball harmlessly though into the hands of Carlin. Top of the hill have a bit of space. It's good work from Douglas Hollywood. Stifling that possession. We've seen a lot of these games today. The battle has been won and lost in the midfield, and this looks to be one of those occasions. Nice ball along the left to McCamley. Doherty rather. Good touch forward by Glenaven. Nobody there for it. The winners of all of today's finals progress on to the Subway Knockout Cup finals. Cup Winners' Cup finals rather, in June, where they will take on their Republic of Ireland counterparts from the SFAI. We've talked at length today about how special an opportunity it is for these young players. Lost count of the number of times we read interviews with senior players at every level, including the Irish League here. They talk with great fondness about some of their greatest memories being tournaments such as these. Can't understate the importance of these occasions to these young players. The opportunities that they afford.
I guess I don't. Yeah, I saw Pat here. Oh, top of the hill, come on!
Bouncing ball. Was in a bit of trouble for that top of the hill defence. They gather it up well. Jack Little on clean-up duty finds his keeper, Carlin. Another physical battle for possession right in the midfield between Aidan Clifford. The ball in, gathered up again by Carlin. High tempo stuff here in the early goings. Another tricky bouncing ball for top of the hill to deal with. They have though. Knocked forward by Oshie McGowan. Either side willing to give up territory here. Frantic battles for possession in the middle of the park. And neither side really with the nose in front. Glenaven possibly up until now. Glenaven with a shot. It's a big opportunity for Ryan Morgan. Great turn, great shot. Just lifted it a little bit too far up and over the bar. And in the end, Owen Carlin in the top of the hill net wasn't challenged. That is the opportunity of the game so far throughout these first 10 minutes of the first half. Morgan just put his foot too far under that shot. Here's Deary on the right-hand side. Ball out of play. Referee halts proceedings. It's Glenaven's throw down the line. Story of both of these sides on their routes to the final is one of high scoring and good defending. Top of the hill, 18 goals scored in their 6-game journey to today's final. They've only conceded 4 times. Meanwhile, Glenaven, who press forward here, 21 goals scored over 6 games, only conceded 3. Surprising then that this is a fairly tight encounter so far, with defensive ranks being as good as they are on both of these teams. We wait to see which team fires their forwards into action first. Glenaven's route to the final. Featured wins over Oxford Sunnyside in the first round, Portadown Youth Dynamos in the second, Draperstown Celtic in the third, quarter-final with a 4-2 win over Rosario, and a 3-1 win in the semi-final over Newell. Top of the hill, meanwhile, they saw off the Port Stewart Seahawks in the first round, felt Sky Blues in round 2, Crumlin United in round 3 as they look for their first opportunity of the game here. Swinging shot from Jake Deary is blocked by the defender. Ball's still there though. Sent out left. Top of the hill met Ballymoney United in the quarter-final for a 2-0 win. The Celtic boys in the semi with a narrow margin of 2-1. So, I say it again, as I have done earlier today, both of these teams know what it is to win big games. Both have earned their right to be here. Nice turn inside from the Glenaven captain, Douglas Hollywood. Hollywood out to Carvalho. Can Glenaven get a turn here? Miscue from Ryan Morgan. He had that big opportunity early on. Does look dangerous, the Glenaven number 12. Ball sent high into the top of the Hills half. Work from top of the hill to repel that early attack. Ball sent out of play. Pause.
Wait for the whistle, alright, Paul? Yeah? Good lad.
This is tied and we're back underway. Throw in on the near side from Conolly. You see Jaden Carvalho all the way over to the left. Deal with him to pick up the throw in though. Crafty through ball, just about intercepted by Glenaven. free kick inside their own half here. Big crowd at the Lurgan Arena throughout the day. Been put off by the slightly grey, slightly blustery Bank Holiday Monday so far. We have been fortunate enough that there has been no rain so far today, but the wind definitely a factor in some of these games. Oshie McGuy now in possession on the right hand side for top of the hill. Ball all the way out, it's going to be a throw in. Free there, a stickler for a proper throw in. Turns that over to Glenaven. It's a smart header. Ben Robinson just to nudge that ball away from the touchline. Here's James Dowds. Ball swung into the box, but not a lot in the way of options there. Owen Carlin now will send it the opposite direction. Strong goal kick over the halfway line, top of the hill, in possession. Threaded ball through those two blue shirts. And Conal Doherty gives chase, runs out of room as he meets the goal line. Luca Murphy assesses his options. Ball's just travelling a little bit with that blustery day. Seems to be quite a quick pitch there as well. There's a high bounce on the football. Top of the hill's throw. Nodded on. The pitch battle for possession taking place on that far touchline. Yet another throw from top of the hill. Who can turn this ball inside and find some space? Looks to be Glenaven. Oscar Filson goes direct. He did have support and run from Ryan Morgan, who overlapped him out onto the right hand side. But again, that ball just lifted too high up and over the bar, and Owen Carlin not troubled by that. Nice touch from top of the hill. Can't quite keep the ball in possession on the near touchline, their left hand side. So Glenaven are pinned deep in their own territory, but they do have the throw in here. Referee's going to make sure these throw ins are taken properly. He's taking issue with players' feet leaving the ground.
Let's go, top ball, come on,
And we are finally back underway. Tricky bounce up and over. Joel Walton cleans up that danger. Can Glenaven now get out of their own half and put together a counter? Doesn't look like it. Top of the hill take over. Can they find some space for a shot here? Guyan dispossessed. Pinball just in front of that Glenaven penalty area, and neither side can come away. It's back out of play. This first half has flown in here. We are just over 5 minutes from half time. Really, a couple of big opportunities for Glenaven have gone begging, but both sides still look like they can go on and win this. Top of the hill now must turn those runs into offensive chances. Bit of a frantic feel to this one so far. Neither team seems to have fully settled. Here come Glenaven though. Shot zipped at Owen Carlin, who's brave, turns it away. Glenaven maybe now with a slight nose in front by virtue of chances created. Jaden Carvalho will whip this corner. Carlin drives it back into play again. 4 minutes now to go in this first half. Still nothing separating these sides. 0-0 between the two. As I just mentioned, it's probably Glenaven at this point who should feel like they have a nose in front, having created 2 or 3 big chances, but just not finding the target. It was Owen Carlin, the top of the hill keeper, who kept out that most recent one. Brave goalkeeping to his right hand side. Another long ball sent forward for Glenaven again. James Dowds gives chase, just gets there before the touchline. Dowds looks up, but all he sees are green and white jerseys in front of him. Nice turn, nice ball in for Glenaven. It's going to drop right into the breadbasket of Owen Carlin, who was waiting. Good work from Ruan Meehan. I think both sides just need to settle things down. Maybe rushing balls a little bit. There's an opportunity for Glenaven though. Morgan again. Chance is smothered as Morgan crossed into the penalty area. Glenaven now deep in top of the hill territory, have the throw. They have the ball into Carvalho at the back post. That ball really travelling. I think a combination of the pitch and the conditions here today. It's going to take a bit of finesse from both sides to bring that under control and for them to execute their game plan. Time is ticking though in this first half. We are 0-0 with under 2 minutes to go. Glenaven with the free kick. It's driven low and driven long. Can Carvalho get a turn? Super effort on the turn from Glenaven's number 7, Jaden Carvalho. Quite tame the shot. A great display of athleticism. Some big 50-50 challenges between the sides. Glenaven definitely at the moment look the most likely to score. They are creating chances and putting top of the hill keeper Owen Carlin under a bit of pressure. Meanwhile, Luca Murphy at the opposite end hasn't seen much action in a while. Great work from Rashid McGuyan, trying to twist and turn his way out of the way. Hollywood, Glenaven captain. And there it is, Glenaven opened the scoring. Can't say it wasn't coming. Pressure piled on that top of the hill penalty area. And Owen Carlin beaten for the first time, just shy of half time. It's Glenaven's number 4, Oscar Filson, with that opening goal, just shy of half time. And what a time to score. Glenaven are good for their goal. They have created chances here throughout this first half. Top of the hill now, find themselves under the cosh a little bit. And that is going to be the last action of an entertaining first half. Not a lot between the sides, but top of the hill now will pause and regroup look to see how they can start turning those runs into chances if they're to find a way back into this. Still all to play for at half time. It's top of the hill Celtic 0, Glenaven 1.
Shout me, yes, yes. Let me know. Go, come
Welcome back to the Lurgan Arena. We are all set for the second half here between top of the hill Celtic and Glenaven Academy. It's the NIBFA Under 11 plate final. Glenaven come into the second half with a 1-goal lead, courtesy of their number 4, Oscar Filson, just shy of half time. Apparently their fortunes are good. Less so are their under-16 counterparts on the neighbouring pitch at the moment. Cliftonville have just gone 3-0 ahead of Glenaven in the under-16 cup final. So all focus turns on to the Lurgan Blues, currently taking on top of the hill to see if Glenaven can take home some silverware this afternoon. It was an entertaining first half, despite the slim scoreline. I think it's fair to say Glenaven created the most chances. There's a lofting ball coming in, it's causing problems, and there's an equalizer. That ball lofted high, dropping in at an awkward angle from Luca Murphy in the Glenaven net, and from seemingly out of nowhere, top of the hill have found their equalizer. Extraordinary circumstances. You can hear the wind in our camera's microphone this afternoon. Tricky conditions out there. Tricky to track the movement of that ball once it's up in the air. And Luca Murphy has found that out in the Glenaven goal. Top of the hill now. They've been under pressure from this Glenaven side throughout the first half. Here's another opportunity though. Brave goalkeeping from Owen Carlin to stifle Ryan Morgan, who has been troublesome for the top of the hill keeper. Top of the hill's number 8, Callum Martin, aborted that goal in the 26th minute. That will certainly be one that he remembers. Ball sent high into the air from range. Just dropped in behind Luca Murphy. Couldn't quite get a read on the movement of that ball. And we are now poised at 1-1 as we creep towards the half-hour mark here. Seems to have lit a fire in Glenaven's belly. They go in search of another go-ahead goal. Top of the hill, meanwhile, look to capitalise on the opportunity that they have forged for themselves. Long-range shot by Glenaven, and well gathered by Carlin. That equaliser coming seemingly out of nowhere. Can't score goals without creating chances, and that's what Top of the Hill have done, whether the wind helped it along or not. Square ball inside to Glenaven's goal scorer Oscar Filson. He's stripped of possession. Top of the hill now. A little bit of confidence and possibly another opportunity down the right hand side. O'Manion sends the ball in. Murphy this time gathers it confidently. Top of the hill really growing here at the moment. Good feet from Lachlan Deary.
A new one, do you? How many have you gone through? 2?
Glenaven maybe a little bit stunned by that goal. Great pace from their number 7, Jaden Carvalho, who's been a standout throughout this game so far. They do have a great young striker in their number 12, Ryan Morgan, who you feel just needs to be given the opportunity, and he will take it. He's come close a couple of times throughout this game. So too has Carvalho. Shot on the turn in the first half, zipped just over the bar. But he sensed there are more goals in this one. Mannion with the throw. Bouncing ball for Filson. Couldn't quite bring it under control. That's a wide shot from distance. Goes high and wide. Just 20 minutes left in this game. Both sides now starting to make use of those rolling substitutes. Teams with 3 options on the bench. Good knock to the inside, to the feet of Ben Robinson. Glenaven now trying to piece something together. They want their noses back in front here. They will feel hard done by at the nature of that goal. Top of the town, meanwhile, have worked themselves into an opportunity. They've taken it, and they now look to turn this game on its head. Here's Filson again down the right-hand side. Good feet from Filson, holds play up, tries to get a ball into the box. Drops to Robinson. Robinson sends it goalwards. Gathered by Carlin. Top of the Hills keeper, top of the Hills captain, Owen Carlin sends it back into play once again. Ends up at the other end in the hands of Luca Murphy. Here comes top of the Hills number 3, Conor Gillespie, off the bench. Looks to be their number 5, Owen McConnell, who gives way for Gillespie.
Come on, Aiden, hold it up. Get it into you.
Ryan Morgan gets a foot to that, lips it back inside. Out of play for the throw though. Glenaven take it quickly. Oscar Filson gets himself out of room there. Still all square here then, as we enter the 33rd minute of the game. Glenaven here with a free kick inside the top of the Hill half.
I'm fine with the PS4. Ow! I'm fine with the 40 PS4. It's like comparing a PS1 to
Short delivery into the box, gathered up by Carlin. Top of the Hills manager today, Oisin McGowan. Jake Gibbons in charge of Glenaven. Physical battle for possession just inside that top of the Hill half. Glenaven with a hopeful ball forward. They don't have the numbers to meet it. Quick throw taken by Carvalho. Searching for an opportunity now, Glenaven on the outside of the penalty area. Curling ball sent in towards Ryan Morgan. Gets past him. It's going to be top of the Hills ball. They'll take the throw deep inside their own half. Short throw to Douglas Hollywood. Spirited attempt at an overhead kick there from Mason Artis. Decent effort. You can see the wind whipping not only the trees in the background but the players' shirts in the foreground. Tricky conditions here this afternoon at the Lurgan Town Arena.
I haven't.
15 to go here then. Still, they are poised at 1 apiece. Glenaven's opening goal in the 24th minute, just shy of half-time, courtesy of their number 4, Oscar Filson, before a stunning goal from top of the hills, number 8, Callum Martin, on the other side of half-time. High ball carried in behind Luca Murphy in goal. Glenaven try to open up some space on the right hand side. Oscar Filson definitely putting in the work, but being frustrated by those top of the hill defenders around the box. He does have a throw. Nice one too, ball delivered in. Is there space in front of goal here? Owen Carlin comes away with it. Sends it the opposite direction as quick as he can, tries to force the break for top of the hill. Glenaven starting to threaten again here. Top of the hill now, trying to break through those ranks. Glenaven sitting deep, top of the hill, looking for their opportunity. Can they find it on the right hand side? Ball across the face of goal. Luca Murphy scarpers to his left hand post. The ball out of play on the other side of it. Glenaven now look to respond. Ryan Morgan with the throw. Down the line to Mason Artis. Artis knocks it inside. Opportunity for Robinson. Carvalho pulls the trigger. It's blocked on the edge of the box. Here he comes again though. Carvalho down the left this time. Cuts the ball in. Across the front of goal, and it's a miss hit. Big chance for Glenaven. Good sustained period of pressure. That's great work from Oscar Filson, scorer of the opening goal for Glenaven. Chasing every ball. But once again, it's Owen Carlin's. Luca Murphy assesses his options, sends it long. Ball goes high, drops in on the halfway line. Glenaven look to turn. Gain some ground here.
Let's get in this game, go on!
I was going to buy him a sleeve.
Don't push.
Nobody taking full possession here. Ball knocked long by Glenaven. And Oscar Filson tries to go onto the outside of his foot, just loses control. Good work from Ryan Morgan to keep that ball in play. Finally though, it's pushed over the touchline. Morgan will send it forward. And Filson frustrated. He saw some daylight there, saw an opportunity to put a ball into the box, but it's coming all the way back. He just caught offside there. Initially thought the referee was pulling up a foul throw. Top of the hill's free kick, driven into Glenaven's half. Ball just travelling. Both sides struggling to keep it under control on this blustery bank holiday Monday afternoon. There's a good ball down the right hand side. Glenaven have some room to run. Morgan held up again, this time by Conor Gillespie. Square ball from Glenaven into the middle, comes to nothing. Mannion takes over. Jaden Carvalho, seems everywhere you look, Carvalho is putting in the work. Possession turned over. The ball sent back and forward over the halfway line. And finally, a nice threaded through ball to the feet of Filson. Opportunity wide of goal.
Right, Colin, let's go, kid.
We'll play Jim.
Well inside the last 10 minutes of this game now. They're still on a knife edge, top of the hill. Looks to create some space. Glenaven scramble, managed to turn away the danger. End-to-end stuff, Filson gives chase.
Hey, man,
Jack Little does well to see that ball all the way out of play. Ball whipped in here. Owen Carlin reads that well, gathers up without too much trouble. Scrappy battle for possession of the ball in the midfield once again. Carvalho's through.
Ow, ow!
Yeah, don't hurt me. No.
Glenaven now searching for daylight around that penalty area. Ball knocked frustratingly long for Glenaven all the way down into their own half. They get the throw, but they now suddenly find themselves pinned back in their own territory. Working that ball along their right hand side. Here's Filson again, searching for a blue shirt, finding only top of the hill defenders. Great battle, and ball out of play on our near touchline. Glenaven's throw lifted up and over by Carvalho.
Let's take a chance, lad. Let's go. Take your time, take your time.
Referee is going to bring that one back. Just over 5 minutes to go here. This game is on a knife edge. 1 goal apiece either side of half time. One of these sides will win their first NIBFA under-11 play. Shouts for handball in the Glenaven penalty area. Referee content to let the game play on.
You're the space, Davis, Esther!
Huggy, you're what?
It's been such a closely contested game, this one. You get the sense that the next goal, if there is one in normal time, could be the winner. But we are running out of time here. Only 4 minutes of normal time left.
Let's go, Jake, back 5 minutes. Come on, let's go. Suck it up.
Right, Bobby, let's go. Stop! I swear to God, if you touch my body,
Will someone step up and be the hero here this afternoon? Oscar Filson drives down the right. He is dispossessed again. It's a goal kick to top of the hill. Bobby McFeely joins the fray late on here. Ball drops on the halfway line. Sent back towards Owen Carlin by Glenaven. Can Glenaven find some space? Carlin is there.
Hey, let's go, boys.
Referee gives top of the hill that free kick in the centre circle. They're just inside their own half here, but this ball will have no trouble carrying itself all the way to penalty area. Top of the hill looked to be going long. It's driven long, it's dipping, and this time Luca Murphy reads it well and gathers the ball. Decent attempt from top of the hill to replicate what they did just after the restart. Here is space and an opportunity for Glenaven. James Dowds scrambling for the ball. Stripped of possession. Scrappy fight yet again in the middle of the park. This time Glenaven come out of it with a free kick just inside their own half. Nodded towards goal. Picked up once again by Carlin.
Let's go, Ian. Come on, boys, come on.
Time running out here to find a winner. Can either of these sides avoid extra time? Top of the hill now, shooting from distance. Murphy does well again. He's not going to get caught out. This is good stuff from top of the hill. They are driving towards that Glenaven penalty area, looking for their opportunity. Time is not on their side though. We have just over a minute to go here. Extra time now looming for both sides. They're poised at 1 each inside the last minute. Carvalho's throw. Can he stop start game this one? And Glenaven will look to launch this ball from well inside their own half towards that top of the hill penalty area. Ball drops short. And Carvalho works something here.
Well done, Callum.
We're in the dying seconds here. Glenaven with a late corner to try and make something happen, and it will be their number 7, Jaden Carvalho, to take. Here's a ball in. Well done by Owen Carlin. Confident goalkeeping to gather that ball out of the air.
Take a chance, now, Ian. Yes, Ian. Second ball. Come on, Bob. Well done.
Shot driven from range will be the last action of the second half. We will go to extra time to try and find a winner here. We will rejoin you in just a moment. For now, it's Top of the Hill 1, Glenaven 1.
I want to work with the Kelly Martin put on there now, but the rest is watching too quiet this game, the whole game. Listen, we don't get it, and I will. We're not fucking moving about now. We stop. Put it on. That's it. He's getting in front of us, getting shots off. I'm not telling him on. Don't let him. I think you're up there. Right? Not getting away with that again. Right? Right, Tom, how let's go that. Right, Bobby. Let's go, Ashley. Come on. Let's go, kid.
You're doing well, Colin.
Oh, keep going.
Come on!
Oh no. See Bobby gets the ball, you sprint. Boss the gun, tell him, shout
Let's go,
it.
boys. Come on. Right, Jake.
Come on, Dora!
Jake.
So, you rejoin us for this NIBFA Under-11 plate final, which has gone all the way to extra time. 2 5-minute periods underway. Let's see if we can find a winner here.
Jake, keep ahead.
This has been a cagey game between Top of the Hill Celtic and Glenaven. Both of the game's goals scored on either side of half-time. Oscar Filson, the goal scorer for Glenaven in the 24th minute, before a long-range high ball from Callum Martin on the other side of the half in the 26th. Could this be an opportunity for Top of the Hill? Turned away well by Glenaven. But it has remained at 1-1 since the 26th minute here.
Get back in, Callum. Get back in. Get back in.
Sides now with 2 halves of 5 to try and find their winner. Filson drives a shot
Boys, we have the chance of the ball
towards
up
the
here.
left-hand
Let's
side
go.
of Carlin.
Better in. Get away, Carl. Well done, well done. Come on. Stronger. Come on, kids.
Here comes Carvalho. It's a good tackle by Jack Little. Glenaven still on the ball here, searching for their opportunity.
Let's go, ball.
Mistake turns it over. Top of the Hill now. Quite keep up with the ball, moving fast along that surface at the Lurgan Town Arena here this afternoon.
Well done, ball. Well done, ball. Better. Move on.
Top of the Hill's throw here. Curled back in. Aidan Clifford with a big opportunity in front of goal. That ball dropped to him for the volley. Very slight miscue. Spares Luca Murphy from a tricky shot at very close range. Top of the Hill do have the corner though. Ball drops in front of goal and it's in. Top of the Hill find the go-ahead goal in extra time.
There we go.
Top of the Hill Celtic come from 1-0 down to take the lead 2-1 here in the first half of extra time.
Behind you. Oh, Carl! Oh, close the ball.
Glenaven now must find a moment of magic if they're to force penalties here. Time running out now for Glenaven.
Well done, Connor. Hold that. Where you go, Connor? Where you go, kid?
Most of the first half to find their lead. They didn't hold on to it for very long as Top of the Hill come out in the second half to find their equalizer 1 minute in. And halfway through the first period of extra time, Top of the Hill find their go-ahead goal with the ball. It's dropped into the penalty area. A lot of traffic in front of Luca Murphy. The ball was bundled home by Kilcho Mannion. Top of the Hill's number 15. Top of the Hill now will look to batten down the hatches and see out this extra time as the first half comes to a close. Top of the Hill now find themselves 5 minutes away from claiming the NIBFA under-11 plate. They come from a goal down against Glenaven here to lead 2-1 at half-time and extra time. Both sides now pause for breath. Top of the Hill planning their way to seeing this game out, and Glenaven desperately looking for that one opportunity they need to maybe force penalties. Time not on their side though, 5 minutes to go here. If they are to make something happen, they're going to have to respond early after the whistle here. It has been a long time since Oscar Filson edged them into the lead in the 24th minute, just shy of the half. Glenaven certainly haven't given up the fight here, still battling. This has been a cagey final between both of these sides. And here we go. Can Glenaven find a response, or will it be Top of the Hill's day?
He's on it. He's part of it right now.
all now know they are 5 minutes from victory here. Unless Glenaven can produce a moment of magic. All top of the hill will want now is to see that ball as far away as possible from Owen Carlin. Big opportunity for Glenaven here. Free kick in a dangerous area awarded by the referee. These are nervy scenes for top of the hill Celtic. For Glenaven, this could be their opportunity with time ticking down. Ben Robinson stands over the free kick. 3 bodies in the wall. Switched out to the goal scorer, Oscar Filson. Filson sends it towards the goal. A cheer of relief goes up from the crowd as Owen Carlin gathers that ball. He's going to be in absolutely no rush to get that ball away.
Well done, boy.
This is where top of the hill want to be now, deep in Glenaven's half. Glenaven will look for any opportunity to launch that ball forward once again. With time running out, it's good work from Aaron Meehan, just ushering that ball towards his keeper, Luca Murphy, for the long ball forward. O'Manion winning the battle in midfield to take the ball a long way away from his own goal. Seconds now. Must feel like an eternity for top of the hill. They have one hand on that trophy. Glenaven need to be a long way from where they are right now.
Get back!
At the moment they are scrambling for cohesion. Decent ball into the middle. Overlap and run on the left from Carvalho. Can Carvalho deliver a ball in here?
Let's go!
Referee's whistle holds it up.
Number 5 in.
Ball driven long by Carlin.
That'll do. In behind. Put it in behind. Well done, Aidan. And again,
Top of the hill are happy up here.
Well done,
Ball still in Glenaven's half. Time ticking away, and possibly another opportunity just about snuffed out by Glenaven. Sent down the left hand side.
Yeah.
Go for the ball.
Time running out now for Glenaven. Top of the hill have come from 1-0 down to lead 2-1 here in the dying seconds of extra time. Murphy reads that well. Doesn't get it far enough away though. Look, Murphy has a goal kick. He's going to have to send this long. Ball driven by Murphy into the top of the hill half, sent the opposite direction. Glenaven know they need to put something together here. Time is running out. Top of the hill in no rush to take this throw in. Sent down the barrel of those Glenaven defenders. We are in very dying seconds here of this second period of extra time. And as it stands, top of the hill will be NIBFA under-11 plate champions, barring a moment of magic here from Glenaven with time running out. Murphy sets it, ushers everyone long, and drives that ball over the halfway line. Glenaven have a free kick just inside the top of the hill half. These now will be the last moments of this game.
Hey, pick up! Carl, pick up!
Meehan sends it towards the box. The ball's loose. Can Glenaven find their equaliser and force penalties? Pinball in the penalty area. And a massive chance. It's the last action of the game. What an enthralling final between Top of the Hill and Glenaven. Glenaven players sink to their knees. They've given everything here. But in the end, it's Top of the Hill Celtic who come from a goal down to win this one 2-1 in extra time. Today has not been short on action and entertainment, but perhaps none more so than this cagey game between Top of the Hill and Glenaven. Both sides can hold their heads high this afternoon. But after Glenaven's opening goal, courtesy of Oscar Filson in the 24th minute, it was Top of the Hill who equalised on the other side of half-time. And in the first half of extra time, Kilchi O'Manion finds the winner. Top of the Hill are champions. This one has finished Top of the Hill Celtic 2, Glenaven 1.